Hannah are going to Johnson University. That's out. It over, kicks it back to Sloan. She'll drop into the lane, goes back out, and she'll throw it away. Turnover Barrett's. No, picked up Ooltewah in backcourt. Didn't hardly get out of bounds. Taken away that time by the freshman, Allie Tipton. Tipton goes back to Dunbar. And that's not Dunbar, that's Tipton again. Dunbar's one, and Dunbar inside the driving shot, no good. Rebound from Moore Fields. Dunbar's one they're going to go to. She's the best player that I've seen. I've not seen them this year, but from years gone by, she's the best. Moore Fields inside shot, no good. Taken away by number 23, Rachel Dunbar. She'll go to Bernier. Bernier across the half line, checked by Hannah Jones, trying to shake free, can't do it. Goes to Dunbar. He'll take it back out top now with Tipton. Tipton takes it to the left wing, and this ball is slapped away and grabbed by Avery Brewer and lost out of bounds. That was little number 2, Emma Mathis, had it smacked out of her hands. Also in the game, Nevaeh Torrance, for Coach Jamie Beard in his second year there. Had a really, really good year coming out of a winless season the year before. Here's Avery Brewer still in backcourt. Brings it across into front court. Now goes to Jones. A long cross-court pass to Sloan. Carpenter, she'll pick it up to Kamora. A long shot and no good. Rebound. Ooltewah. Bernier has it in her hands, and she'll lead the team down the floor, driving through a double team. Has it stolen away, but Kamora Fields. More the long lead pass ahead to Jones. It's just a matter of letting her finish, and she does with 2. She's got that run out patented. When she sees a steal, she's gone.
First thing she does is look up, and there's usually always a Barrett wide open down the field.
Another steal by Harmony Ware. This time for the left shot is no good. Rolled away. Hannah Jones back up. It's no good. Harmony again with it. We have a jump ball. Yes, we do. And it'll go to Ooltewah. The Lady Owls of Ooltewah, just down the road, one of our big rivals in every sport.
And already, Gary, I can see the hustle, and the girls for Ooltewah know exactly where they're supposed to be. And that ball that went out, that was going out of bounds, the Barretts gave up on it, and Ooltewah didn't a minute ago.
Sure did. And here's a trap, defensive trap, knocked away by the Barretts. Avery Brewer on the run out. Shot is up and good for 2. Transition basketball, the Barretts love it.
And that swarming defense is what's going to wear a lot of folks down, and we'll see how it affects Ooltewah in the second half.
You can expect to be trapped when you cross that timeline. If you pick up the dribble, you're in hot water. Taken down along the baseline. Can't shoot inside. Dunbar's foul by Jones. She'll shoot 2. We'll let him make it official. Mr. Larry Osborne said number 42 for the Barretts. Her first foul. And going to the line, as we got a sub coming in here, we'll get her for you in a minute. Number 20. That's Sophie Harris, a junior. But to the line, number 23, a junior, Rachel Dunbar. She'll shoot a couple.
Had a good life, Coach Osborne. I still call him Coach Osborne. I could call him my 7th grade math teacher, you know, but that hurt his feelings a little bit. But he's a fine fella, been around Bradley's athletics for years and years.
Yep. Retired from teaching. He was doing some stuff with Lee last season. I'm not sure if he's still working there with Lee or not. First shot is no good, by the way. Or Dunbar, next shot, no good. Rebound, Bradley, taken away by Hannah Jones. Bradley's going to dominate the boards. Sloan Carver, long pass the corner. Avery Brewer for 3. Boom! It's a 3-pointer. Boy, that is a good-looking sophomore. She can shoot lights out. Here's a throwaway, almost stolen by Kamora. And now it's going to be Dunbar. She is triple team. Gives it up to a teammate, drive the paint. That's Bernier, turnaround shot. No good. Rebound. Kamora Fields just dominating the boards.
Ooltewah's had some good shots so far. They just can't get one to fall.
Sloan Carpenter with the ball. Goes across court pass. Here's Brewer open one more time. This time a little long. No good. Rebounded by Jones of the Barretts. They'll go to Harmony Ware, top of the key. She'll drive the lane for the left. Shot is no good. Tip to Ooltewah. Dunbar had it, lost it, out of bounds to Ooltewah. 4:05 in the period, 9-0. Into the game, number 1, Lily Brown. And for the Barretts, Erica Swick. Bless her heart, making her first appearance of the season.
Welcome back.
Been in a boot. Glad to see her, that young lady back. Here's a shot. 3-pointer good by Nevaeh Torrance. 9-2. Well, they say it's a 2. The scoreboard does. I thought that was a 3. I thought I'd see the arms go up. Maybe not. Call it a 2-pointer, I guess. 3:41 to go in the period. Jones open for a long three. It is no good. Rebounds, wrong shot. That's what you do. You follow. Kamora Fields inside. Shot is good, and she's fouled. We're going to see that a lot with this young freshman. Count the bucket. Fouls on number 21. That will be Mackenzie Bernier, her first, team first. And Fields shooting one as Erica Swick checks in, relieving Avery Brewer. Erica started every single game last year. Been in the boot and couldn't get out of that boot. She kept going to the doctor and said, nope, you're not ready yet. But she's out of it now. And she's been at practice. Shot missed. Rebound, though, by Harmony Ware. Ware goes to Sloan. Boy, you can hear a good roar when Erica scores her first bucket. She can shoot the three ball. 3:22 in the period, 11-2. Barrett's. Swick with the ball. In the corner to Jones. Up to Harmony Ware. Shot no good, too hard. Off the backboard. Rebound, Bernier of Ooltewah. The Lady Owls take it. Long pass. Whoa. Save that time by Tipton. Back to Bernier. And here's the little Harris with the ball. Or Mathis, sorry. And they'll go back to Bernier. Bernier. 3-point attempt coming up here. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounding Bradley. That shot that time was by Tipton. Long lead pass to Swick. Inside low to Dunbar. She'll lose the handle of it, but she's going to be fouled. This will be number 3. Yep. That will be Nevaeh Torrance, her first. Team second at the line. Nope. Wasn't shooting. Take it out of bounds, right baseline. Jones into Fields. Lost a handle on it, though. She wasn't expecting the pass. And Bernier picks up the loose ball. Boy, Bernier, call her name a lot, she's doing it all. Here's a long three. No good. In and out that time for Tipton. Rebound Bradley. Taken away by Sloan Carpenter. To Swick. 2 Fields for 2. What a pass by Harmony Ware. To Kamora Fields. 13-2. Bears by 11. In backcourt, we're under pressure. Here comes out of bounds. You should have caught that.
Well, I was open.
Back in Emma Mathis for the Lady Owls. Swick will inbounds right in front of us here to teammate Sloan Carpenter.
Hannah Jones had that ball stolen, Gary, but the pass was so bad she couldn't get to it. They threw it out of bounds.
Swick, one of the seniors for the Bears this year. She'll go inside low to Jones. No good, but she's fouled. That may be Bernier's second foul. She got hacked from, yep. She got hacked from front and behind. Her second, team third, and they cannot afford to lose Bernier for any stretch of time. Jones to the line shooting 2 free throws for Cleveland Utilities. First one is no good. By the way, it's a Cortina foul. Cortina, don't pay the penalty of adult acne or hair loss. A little too late for me. Let Cortina help you. Get Cortina.com.
Kind of personal there, you win the game.
Yeah. I think I might be offended. Second free throw is good for Hannah Jones, and score goes to 14-2. Harris on top here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter play. Tipton controlling the ball to Bernier. Bernier on the drive, trying to get by Kamora, can't do it, gets cut off, turns around, fires it anyway. Shot no good, rebound to the Barretts. Carpenter and I are scrambling for it as she gets more rebounds. She positions herself for rebounds. She knows where the ball's going.
It's just, they call that a nose for the ball. It just, you can see it coming sometimes. Some people just have that.
Kamora Fields to left wing, goes down low to Hannah Jones. She's going to throw up a hook shot. It's good for 2. Hannah Jones picks up her 5th point. 16-2 Barretts. Quickly into front court. Oh, it's pass tip and stolen by the Barretts. Swick picks up the loose ball, head to Hannah Jones for the run out. Shot is up, no good. Rebound kicked out to Ooltewah. Taken away by Bernier. Here she comes down the lane. All the way through. That's Tipton, actually. And Tipton scores. 25, not 21. That's Tipton. Allie Tipton, who is just a freshman. And a good-looking prospect for the Lady Owls.
She doesn't play like a freshman.
No. Neither is Kamora Fields.
Nope.
16 for our score. Hannah Jones, right wing, will not shoot. Goes Sloan, circling into the paint, back to Harmony Ware. She was open, passed up the open look. Drives inside low, shot no good, rebound. Back up by Kamora Fields for 2 points. She's got 6, it's 18-4. Avery Brewer going to check back in for the Barretts. And here's Bernier on the drive through the lane to the paint. Kicks off to the right wing, shot no good that time by Lily Brown. Rebound by the Barretts, Harmony Ware. Bradley has the numbers. Harmony's going to fire a 3-ball. Bottom for Cleveland Utilities. Another 3-ball. That's a Cleveland 3-point shot. Harmony can light you up outside, too. Recall Tuesday at 7 straight threes in the first quarter. in that blowout win. That was unremarkable shooting there. Or remarkable, not unremarkable.
Not unremarkable, yeah.
It was remarkable. And to the corner. Here's a shot up and good for Lily Brown. She'll have 2. 21-6 our score. Clock's at 4, 3, 2. Here's Swick for her first shot. Oh, it's been so sweet. But she missed it and appeared to limit the Bears up by 21-6. We'll take a 1-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1, where the game's supplied by Wholesale Supply Group, which is open to the public. Back in 1 minute with period number 2. Pulled away by Tipton, but stolen by Shemaya Francis at the end of the game, and foul on Ooltewah's number 20, I believe. Yep, 2-0. That'll be Sophie Harris, her first, team foul number 4. Bears have 1 foul. Swick with the ball, right wing. She'll stay in. We have inside Sloan Carpenter for 2 on a great feed. That time from Swick. Slick Swick. Here's a pass, going to be knocked away, and then a foul on Swick that time. Trying to chase and get away from Bernier. Yep, Erica Swick picks up the foul. It'll be her first, team second. Grace Phillips checks in for Swick, who gets a glad hand. Left baseline is where Ooltewah inbounds. That's going to be number 2, Emma Mathis, into the ball, and she throws it into the corner. They got a trap over there already, and Bernier's in big, big trouble. And here's going to be stepping out of bounds. Give the ball back to the Barretts. That was Bernier. That was number 20, not 21, Sophie Harris. She looks at her teammates and says, "Where were you at?"
Well, they wasn't anybody moving around to help her.
You got to go to them. They get trapped.
Yeah.
Shemaya Francis the left wing to Jones down low. Sloan Carpenter back to Shemaya. Shot up and good for 2 for Shemaya Francis. Her first score tonight, 25-6 our score. In backcourt, Sloan Carpenter nearly with a steal, tipped the ball. Bernier does pick it up as Malia Wilcox prepares to check in for the Barretts. A drive along the baseline. They'll throw it away out of bounds to the Barretts. Wilcox will check in, number 20. She is a 5'4" sophomore. She'll replace Sloan Carpenter. He has already played 9 different Barretts here in the first minute of the second quarter. Trying to get somebody to come through. Emma Mathis holding the ball. 5 count is on. And she tries to throw it off Avery Brewer. And Avery says, "Well, let's take the ball." 3-on-1 fast break. Guess who? Hannah Jones for 2. She tried to bounce it off her leg, and it hit her the wrong place. And Avery said, "Oh, thank you."
She just caught it and went the other way.
Got an assist out of that. And here's a steal, but a foul on Malia. She is very, very aggressive. She always gets in foul trouble.
Well, see, Gary, and one of the things the Bears don't have to worry about a whole lot is foul trouble because they run them in and out. Is that a backcourt? No, it's a foul.
Avery Brewer, her first.
To finish the thought, they don't have to worry about it. They can be ultra aggressive because, they run in and out. They're 9, 10, 11, 12 deep.
Yep, here's a steal.
Just like that.
Shemaya Francis, guess who's down there again? Hannah Jones blows it, gets her own rebound. Nobody there but her, and she'll score again. She's got 9.
She's padding her rebound stats.
Well, I'm going to give you, and here's another almost steal for the Barretts.
There it is.
And here's Hannah Jones with another shot. It's up for 2. It's good again. She's got 11. And I'm going to tell you something here in a minute. Maybe I will. I think she just hit 1,000 points with that shot.
Right?
Ooltewah shot, no good. Rebound Bradley. Shemaya Francis takes her way to Malia. Malia down the left side. Ahead to Avery Brewer for 2 more. And Brewer picks up her 7th point. 33-6 Barrett's. Ooltewah's got a couple of subs coming in. Here's another attempted steal. Bernier all the way through, shot up, no good. Rebound Bradley. Hannah Jones with it. Ahead to Brewer. Brewer looking to take it in. Nope, she'll spin back out to the left side to Malia Wilcox. Back to Jones. Malia's going to fire the 3-pointer. It's good for Malia. And for Kia Cleveland, and it'll be a timeout to Ooltewah at 5:32 and a half. A timeout for Tennessee. Valerie Ranji will take one with them at 5:32. A break.
Ball right here on Mix 104.1 and also available on BCH TV. Brian Grissom, Gary Ormby live and in color from the gym, Jim Smitty Arena. A couple of sponsors right quick. Chick-fil-A. Pick up your tailgating food at Chick-fil-A. Order your trails for the big game, or your trays for the big game today. Also, Dale's Heating and Air. For all your heating and air needs, just call Dale's, justcalldales.com.
We might need somebody to pump out your basement the way it's been raining.
Yeah.
Here's a bad pass. We have a jump ball to, this should be Ooltewah ball, yeah, because we had the ball open the quarter.
I think boat sales have gone up this past week, Gary.
Well, my neighbors are building an ark.
Yes.
I've seen them.
Whoa.
A lot of animals out there lining up 2
They're
by 2.
lining up, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Here's a 3-point attempt. Ooltewah shot is good that time. A 3 for number 3, Nevaeh Torrance. That's her first 3-pointer. She's got 5. It's 36-8 our score.
That breaks a long scoring drought for Ooltewah. That was a nice shot right there.
Avery Brewer goes to Grace Phillips, who's in the game as well. We have Harmony Ware, Grace Phillips, Malia Wilcox, Avery Brewer, and Shemaya Francis on the floor for the Bearettes.
Gary, they give her a 2 on that. Must have had her foot on the line again.
Well, that's twice we tried to give her a 3.
Yep.
Here's Grace Phillips from the right elbow. Shot no good. Rebound. Ooltewah takes her away. I need to change my scorebook here.
Yeah, I know it. I hate it when I have to mark things out of it.
Yeah, and we work in ink.
Yeah, yes we do.
Ooltewah is a walk against the Lady Owls. It's number 23, Rachel Dunbar.
Now, there again, just something like that right there. The Ooltewah player was going to pass the ball, but a Bradley player stepped into the passing lane, caused her to travel.
Defense.
That's right.
Got a special guest at halftime. Lynn Jones, who's head of the Lynn Jones Foundation, going to join us tonight. Let him tell you about some things that's been going on with him and what he's done for tonight's game, especially here's a long 3 by Brewer and Cleveland Utilities. Her second of the game. She has got 10 points. She's in double figures. She's getting her average. And then backward, they pick up their dribble. If you keep that dribble, I've got a chance to get out of there. If you pick that dribble up, boy, you can't go. You're just stuck. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound. Tipton has it. Shot up by Tipton's good for 2. And I'll tell you, this is an immensely improved Ooltewah team in the last couple of years. 39-10. Malia Wilcox at the point for the Barretts goes to Brewer, right wing. Brewer goes inside low to Kamora. And Kamora lost the handle, grabs it back, and here's Grace Phillips for 3. It's no good. Rebound. Kamora down low, up strong. Shot should have been a foul call. No foul call. And here's Bernier, has it tipped out of her hands by the trailer. Shemaya Francis into the game for the Barretts. Harmony Ware will check in, replacing Shemaya Francis.
That was a good job by Shemaya that time to stop the fast break. Just swatted it out of bounds.
Yep. Had the wolf, as they call it.
Absolutely.
People say, what do they holler wolf at games for? Well, that's when the player of the ball is being trailed by defender and their teammates hollering wolf, wolf to
nipping at their heels.
Look, yeah, nipping at the heels. Look behind you. Here's a shot blocked by Harmony. And out of bounds off of Ooltewah. Bernier had it blocked by Harmony Ware.
Golly, Gary, and not only did she block it, she got her on the nose with the ball. That's an insult. She's going back down with a smile on her face like, I can't believe she blocked that in my face.
39-10 our score here with 3:21 to go in the opening half now. Brewer left side with the ball, holding it and looking to see who's going to come open. They'll put the ball into motion. The Grace Phillips back to Brewer. She looked toward the goal like she wanted to shoot. Ooltewah staying in the zone now. Here's Brewer. She'll shoot a three-ball shot. No good. Rebound to the Bears. Malia Wilcox streaks in there. Sloan Carpenter prepares to check in. Down low to Kimura. She's going to be double teamed, and she's going to be tied up. It'll be Bradley basketball. Sloan Carpenter will check in for Grace Phillips.
Well, I'll tell you, Gary, Malia impresses me out there. She's all over everywhere. And she's into everything. She's around every loose ball.
Yep. I interviewed her, and she said, I asked her if she's the fastest on the team, and she said, well, I don't know. I think I am, but
I think so.
I do too. And she has the ball knocked out of her hands out of bounds with 2:41 and a half.
You know, if you have to play against somebody like that, you call them a pest. And if they're on your team, you're just thrilled to death.
Yeah. Don't throw me the ball if she's guarding me.
She's guarding me, that's right.
Let somebody else
Just throw it to somebody else.
Here's a shot up and good by Kimura Fields, a little 15-footer. She's got 8. 41-10 at 2:37 to go, 2:31 to go here. Here's that lob pass. Attempted steal by Wilcox against Tipton, can't do it. And they'll throw it away, picked away by Harmony Ware this time. Harmony down the floor, got 2 chasing her, pulls back in between them, goes to Sloan Carpenter into the corner. Brewer for a 3-ball. Shot is no good. Rebound, long chase down by Ooltewah and a foul as she gets smacked in the face. No, time's going to be called. Timeout Ooltewah. It'll be a 30-second timeout here. That will be for Tennessee Valley Rochester. We'll take a 30-second break with them at 2:11 to go in the half. 41-10. Barrett's on top. Back in 30. Another steal here. Avery Brewer, Harmony Ware, Hannah Jones. Down low, Brewer can't shoot. More Fields in there. Here's Ware for the layup on the feed from Brewer. Harmony Ware picks up a bucket. She's got 5, 43-10. Here's a feed in the front court. The Lady House shot attempt coming up by Dunbar down low. Oh, can't do it. Kimura Fields blocks it. Rebound Bradley Sloan Carpenter. Kimura Fields, we've said it before, she sure doesn't play like a freshman. Carpenter Brewer. Left side. Brewer goes back to Ware now. Switch them check back in the next dead ball situation. Down low to Harmony Ware. What a feed from Hannah Jones.
Inside out, outside in, Gary. One of the many things that impressed me about the Barretts is the way they pass the basketball. My goodness.
They have a lot of assists. And here's a foul inside, probably on Hannah Jones. Yep. 42. Jones picks up her first. Team foul number 5. Swick in for Avery Brewer. Also in for Ooltewah. Number 2 comes back in. Emma Mathis replacing Dunbar. Mathis inbounds along the right baseline if she can. 5 count is on, and she will finally throw it into Bernier. Bernier pull up jump shot. No good. Rebound Bradley. Sloan has it. Has a run out there. She didn't see it in time. And here's Harmony Ware looking inside to go on the baseline now to Ware. Jones. Hannah Jones. Back to Carpenter. Carpenter, right wing, 50 seconds to go in the period now. Swick controlling to Ware. Ware on the drive into the lane. Here comes a 2-pointer shot. No good. Rebound. But grabbed back by Swick, and she's called for walking. I don't know if she walked that time, but the ref did.
Ooltewah girl got her hand on the ball, and it kind of forced the turnover that time.
39.1 seconds to go in the first half. Bears commanding 35-point lead. Gonna bring it in. Here's a steal. Boy, they're just playing right in the Barrett's hands. Harmony Ware all the way down. Shot no good, but a foul. That's 3 on Bernier. Bernier with 3 with 30.6 to go. Going to check back in Nevaeh Torrance, little guard at the line shoot. Cleveland Utility free throws is Harmony Ware. She'll make the first, have another.
The word that comes to mind, Gary, is just relentless.
Yeah.
The Barrett's defense just relentless. Now, see, in the second quarter, how many runouts have they had and how many layups?
A bunch.
My goodness.
Next free throw is good. Well, the old saying, defense doesn't slump.
No.
Shooting does.
Yes,
But
it
defense, there is no excuse for not playing defense. That's what Reuter preaches and prides himself on. His teams will play defense. Here's Tipton for the long three-pointer. Shot is good. Nice shot.
That was nice.
By the freshman. She's got 7 points. 47-13 with 9 seconds to go. Carpenter going to take that final shot probably. The three-point range. Somebody's got to shoot it. Here's Jones. Turn around her three-pointer. Go! At the buzzer. Hannah Jones nails it. And we'll go to the halftime dressing room. And the Barrett's up a big lead of 50-13 at the halftime break. 50-13, the Barrett's on top. Welcome back to Bradley Central here on Mix 104.1. We're at halftime with the Bears commanding lead of 50-13 over the Lady Owls of Ooltewah, Tennessee, in a district matchup here at Bradley Central. We'll have the boys game coming up next at the completion of the girls game. Being joined now by a good friend, a guy who does a lot of things for the community, Mr. Lynn Jones, and who's head of the Lynn Jones Foundation. And Lynn, tell us about the Lynn Jones Foundation and what you guys do, what you represent, and what you want to accomplish with the foundation there.
Yeah, we at the Lynn Jones Foundation, it's all about the kids. I mean, from kindergarten up to 5th, 6th grade, whatever we can do. I mean, that was a time in my life that I look back up on, you know, and missed a lot.
You carry that with you all your life, you know, the things you don't get to go do, come to a ball game and stuff. So this is really exciting to see all these people here tonight.
I'll tell you what, it's our biggest crowd of the year. You know, it'll be probably the biggest crowd besides the Cleveland Walker Valley crowd, to be honest about it. And I know you had a hand in helping some elementary schools, I guess Taylor and Oak Grove.
Yeah, Taylor and Oak Grove, and from kindergarten to the 5th grade, we let them in tonight free, gave them 5 tickets apiece, and to go to the concession stand. And wow, it's just
I just thank God for this tonight.
Absolutely.
Put the teal on.
Makes your heart feel good when you see them respond to that and come out here.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the upcoming holidays? Anything significant going on there?
Well, no, we just got through helping out a lot of other, a lot of other people and stuff. So we Thanksgiving we feed a lot of people, and then we just go whatever the need is throughout. Just whatever it is. Bradley County and Cleveland have been good to me, and it's just a good way to give back. And, I like to thank my staff and everything, because we don't go out and ask for any money or anything. We just work hard, and God provides, and that's the bottom line. So this, I don't want really nobody to thank us. Thank him, because I wouldn't be able to do what I do if it wasn't for him.
Well, he's giving you the way and the tools to do what you do, though. It don't happen without you figuring this thing out and knowing what you want to do and making it happen. A lot of people should do more, and they could do more, but you've got the heart that you've opened up, and it obviously is obvious that you love the kids and help the community in a lot of ways. And I know there's a lot of things that you do behind the scenes that people never know about, and we're not going to talk about those, but I know you want to keep those, in your own area. But everybody appreciates what you do. We want to thank you for sure for coming and making this possible, because this, like I said, it's the biggest crowd we've had.
Absolutely.
This year.
A lot of kids.
A lot of kids, and that's what it's all about.
Well, I appreciate Stephen Shelton and the coach for coming up with this great idea, and I think next year that it's even going to be better. We want to. Right now, we just had 2 elementary schools, but we wanted to see how this is going to go. Could you imagine if we just worked hard and let all of them come? What would happen?
Oh man,
it wouldn't hold it.
Wouldn't hold the place.
But I appreciate everything that y'all do too, and it's just good to give back.
We're glad to be here. Hand that to Steve. Well, Steve, we need more people like Lynn Jones in this community, don't we?
Well, absolutely. You said, hey, when I moved here to Tennessee, I went to Oak Grove and really like to get the kids. But he said, some of them don't ever get to go to a ball game. I said, we can fix that. So we gave 700 tickets away to every kid at Taylor and every kid at Oak Grove. 20 tickets for each kid. We have 2,100 tickets out. We have tickets made just for the game. They get 5. Coach Ruder, Coach Carpenter, and Patrick Spanger, Principal Spanger, worked really well with us on this. They said, listen, we'll make a flat fee to let people in. We'll make a flat fee for everything in the section stand. If it weren't for them, this couldn't have happened. But thanks to Lynn for making this happen. But some of these kids, Coach Ruder and I were talking about it, this will be the first time some of these kids have ever seen a high school.
Right, yeah.
Right.
And some of these kids get to Bradley and have never seen one. But, it's just, it goes along with the community spirit, what you guys do. This is not easy. I've been here, done that, and, but your dedication, people like you that keep up with Bradley Central, the history of this school, the rich history, especially of the girls basketball program here. But again, this is just a way that Lynn likes to get back. He hates this kind of stuff here, but he needs to be recognized for what he does with you.
Absolutely, and that's what we want to thank him for. That's why we want to get him on the radio so people would know what you've done, and there's a lot more that goes on, I know. But thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks for everything you do. Steve, see you, bud.
Hey, appreciate you.
Let's take another break here. That's Mr. Lynn Jones, who's head of the Lynn Jones Foundation. I've known this guy for a few years, and, man, he is an incredible guy, and he's got his heart in the right place. And he's got the means to make some things happen, and he's making it happen here tonight. A huge crowd here at Bradley Central on behalf of the Lynn Jones Foundation, and I wished I had the means to do things like he does.
And I tell you what, Gary, you could tell by the look on his face that it pained him to talk about it, because
he's a private guy,
and he mentioned it. He mentioned it that he's letting the Lord work through him to do all this, and he's just going with it. And so that's an extra feather in the cap right there.
Yeah, it sure is. We'll take a break here on Mix 104.1. We're at halftime here from Bradley Central High School, where the Barretts lead at 50-13 over the Ooltewah Lady Owls, and we'll return in 2 minutes with a tip-off of the third quarter play. Back here at Bradley Central as we wrap up our South Alabama Finance halftime show. Gary Ohm and Brian Grisham with here on Mix 104.1, as well as the Bear Network, BCHS.TV through YouTube. They're trying to get the clock set. Steve Wills there messing up the scoreboard again tonight.
Slowing us down.
Barrett's up 50-13. I'd like to remind you about Chick-fil-A. Pick your tailgating food for the big game or small game. And here's a steal with the Barretts right off the bat. And here to bring you the third quarter is Mr. Brian Grisham.
All right. Thank you, Gary. The starting five on the floor for both teams. Hannah Jones. Let's see. Camilla Fields. Kamora Fields, Sloan Carpenter, Avery Brewer, Harmony Ware, and Hannah Jones for the Barretts. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds by Ooltewah to be Barrett basketball. Nevaeh Torrance, Mackenzie Bernier, Rachel Dunbar, Allie Tipton, and Emma Mathis, the starting five for Ooltewah. 50-13, your Barretts on top. They have led from the opening tip. It's been all Barretts the way. Here's a shot inside by Harmony Ware. Nice cut to the basket, and she puts it up and in. Ooltewah with the basketball. Number 25, Tipton, brings across the timeline. Guarded closely by the Barretts. Here is Dunbar across the lane, over to Bernier. Here's a shot by Mathis, no good. Rebound up and in by Bernier. Mackenzie Bernier with a nice offensive rebound.
Her first score of the night.
Absolutely. Here's Hannah Jones. Pass inside goes awry. Fields picks it up. Carpenter over in the corner to Ware. Three-pointer is good. Beautiful shot that time by Harmony Ware from the corner. And it's a 40-point lead. 55-15. Ooltewah with the basketball. Mathis over in the corner. She's trapped. Gets out of it. Hannah Jones on her up front. Here's a pass around the corner. Over to Tipton. Barrett's on a swarming defense. There's the trap. Nice pass by Ooltewah that time. Here's a steal by Hannah Jones, and it's kicked around in backcourt. Ooltewah's going to run it down, but she is trapped. And Coach Barrett calls a timeout. And that was a good time for a timeout because his girl was trapped on the baseline. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. Basketball right here on Mix 104.1. Brian Grissom, Gary Ormby, live and in color from the gym. Ooltewah with the basketball. Barrett's with a 55-15 lead. Here's a shot inside off the back rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. Tipton up and in. Nice stick with it that time by Allie Tipton. And Ooltewah puts two on the board.
She's our leading, with 6. She got 9 points lead Ooltewah.
Yes, absolutely. She had a good first half. Here's a three-pointer, Avery Brewer, too strong off the backboard. Rebound to Smith. Mathis, ball is knocked out of bounds, but a foul is going to be called on the Barretts. That is on Avery Brewer. That I've got her for one, Gary. Is that her first?
Yep, she got 2.
She's got 2.
That's her second.
Well, I was close. All right. Ooltewah with the basketball. Tipton front court, guarded by Hannah Jones. Dribbles it off her foot. Sloan Carpenter picks up the loose ball. Barrett's on the run. Carpenter pulls up. Here's a three-pointer. Hannah Jones off the back rim, no good. Ball run down by Fields. Into Ware. Back to Hannah Jones. Good defense for Ooltewah. The Barretts will back it back out. Carpenter. Hannah Jones thought about a three, changed her mind as Ooltewah sinking back in their 2-3 zone. Here's a drive inside by Ware, and they're going to call it a jump ball. It'll be Ooltewah basketball on the alternate possession. They'll throw it in underneath their own bucket. 55-17, Barrett's in control. Here's a pass inside in the paint to Fields, and the shot is no good, but we have a foul.
That's 4 on Bernier.
Is that Bernier again? All right,
yep.
That is 4. on Mackenzie Bernier.
He's going to leave her in there. No need to pull her out.
No. no need. First free throw. Zip. By Cleveland Utilities. I've got to work that in there, Gary. I'll get with the program here for long. We thank all our fine sponsors for sponsoring getting us on the air and keeping us there. That's the reason we're sitting here watching basketball. Second free throw by Fields. Zip. She zips both of them.
It's a good free throw shooter.
Oh, that was perfect form, and she didn't even touch the rim either time. Ooltewah basketball. Here's Mathis across the timeline. Little left-hander. She is trapped and gives it up. You talked about giving. They pick up their dribble way too much, Gary, and it costs them time and time again.
Yep.
Here's a shot, no good. Ball on the floor. Several girls on the floor, and we have another jump ball. The alternate possession will go to the Ooltewah Lady Owls. And they'll throw it in underneath their own bucket. The Ooltewah cheerleaders with their Santa Claus hats on tonight in good form. Here's a pass out front to Torrance. Torrance, foul is called on Hannah Jones. I believe that's 2 on Hannah.
Yep.
Got caught with her hand in the cookie jar there. Here comes Erica Zwick into the ball game as Hannah will take a break. I think I have a Zwick over at Cleveland State is the reason I keep saying that. But I apologize to the entire Zwick family there.
Bernier stepped in backcourt.
Oh, they threw it into her and she stepped on the line. That's insult to injury right there. It'll be a turnover for Lady Owls.
She's having a tough night tonight. She's the only senior on this team. Yeah.
You can tell by looking at her she's frustrated because she's trying so hard, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. Sloan Carpenter with the basketball out front, gives it up to Ware. Ware inside the Fields. Good defense by Ooltewah as they swung to that time. Sloan pulls inside the three-point lane. Shot no good. Rebound Fields. Puts it up and in. Kamora Fields. I've got her for 14 unofficially.
4 Barretts and double-figure scoring.
Absolutely. They spread it around too, Gary. It doesn't matter who scores. They just keep spreading it around. Here's Mathis with the basketball as she tries to go baseline as Avery Brewer's all over her. Here's a 2-pointer. She was on the line. No good. Shot by Torrance. Rebound goes to Ooltewah, though, on the long rebound. Here goes Bernier to the hole. Had it blocked, but the foul is going to be called. It's on Fields. Is that her first one?
Number 1.
I got that one right. I'm rolling now. Kamora Fields picks up her first foul. Bernier to the free throw line. Zip. Mackenzie Bernier with the free throw. It is good. Number 23 Dunbar will take a break, and number 20 Sophie Harris will check in for Ooltewah. Second free throw by Bernier. Zip. And that'll bring it 59-19. Barrett's on top of 40. Sloan Carpenter out front. Ooltewah in a man-to-man this time down the court. Harmony Ware over to Carpenter. Carpenter drives the lane, dishes to Ware from three-point land. Zip. Harmony Ware knocks it down. Boy, she's got a nice shot, Gary.
Kia Cleveland three-pointer.
Kia Cleveland three-pointer. Ooltewah with the basketball. Bernier inside, and I believe they're going to get Carpenter this time. We'll check and see for sure. Yep. Sloan Carpenter picks up her first foul of the ball game. As Shemaya Francis will check in, and Kamora Fields will take a break. For the Barretts, Coach Jason Reuter just running them in and out. Inbounds pass is fumbled around on the floor. Harmony Ware comes up with it. Barretts on the run. She'll pull it up. Now she hits another gear, takes it to the hole, can't get the roll, gets her own rebound, and misses that one. Ball, no, it didn't go into the stands. It's saved by the Barretts over there. Brewer out front. She's going to pull up. Three-pointer off the back rim. No good. Rebound, Mathis for the Lady Owls. That was almost an over and back right there as the Barretts trapped them at midcourt. Here's a pass inside to Tipton. She fumbles it away. Ball is fumbled into backcourt. And they say Barrett's touched it, so Ooltewah will be able to keep the possession. 62-19. Barrett's on top. Grace Phillips about to check in for the Barretts. Here's a 15-footer. Good. Is that Bernier? It was.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Bernier with a nice shot on the baseline. Grace Phillips will check in as Avery Brewer will take a break. Emma Mathis for Ooltewah will check back in. Let's see, that's Torrance checking in for Mathis for Ooltewah.
We might mention, I think we said earlier, Hannah Jones tonight with 13 points, 14 points tonight, has gone over the 1,000-point career mark.
Coach Freeman pointed that out to me during the interview with Lynn Jones. Gary, that was her 1,000-point mark.
She'll be honored at a later game.
That is a tremendous accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
Many more to come. Ooltewah with the basketball, 62-21. Barrett's on top. Here's a shot in the lane, no good. Rebound goes to Francis. Barrett's on the run. Here's a run out. Grace Phillips with the layup. Beautiful job passing the ball that time. I believe that was Sloan Carpenter from midcourt for the touchdown pass. Ooltewah walking across the timeline this time. Tipton. Back inside to Tipton. Tipton, 15-footer, no good. Off the round. Two folks fighting for it in the lane. Barrett's run it down. Carpenter comes out of the group with the ball. Pass to Jones. Jones takes it in. Shot is no good, but she is whacked. I believe that is Tipton.
Yep. 25. Her second.
That's two.
First. Sorry.
I had her for one.
Yeah.
That was her first. Allie Tipton.
Might mention the JV team won tonight, 84-47. In case you joined us late, the boys JV 84-47. No girls JV tonight.
Number 33, Abby White will check in, and Carpenter will take a break. First free throw by Hannah Jones was good. 65-21. Barrett's on top. Make that 66-21 as Jones hits the second one. 1:42 go third quarter. 66-21. It's been all Barrett's. Boys game to follow. Owls and Bears will lock horns, or as they get it on. Here's a shot by Torrance from three-point land. No good. Rebound Tipton. Shot no good. Francis in there fighting for the basketball. Went off somebody's foot. I think it was an Ooltewah foot that it went out of bounds. Good hustle that time by the Barretts. Ever loose ball, Gary. There's 3 or 4 girls going after it every time. It just is amazing. Phillips brings across the timeline into Hannah. There's the cut to the basket. Blocked this time. I believe Bernier with her 4 fouls got that block. We got a foul called. Number
Hannah Jones.
I believe that's on Hannah. Mr. Referee had some crooked fingers there, Gary. I had a hard time reading that one.
She's the only starter on the floor, and she's going to come out here shortly, I think.
Coach Reuter, as he always does, gets everybody plenty of playing time. Here's Francis with the steal. Gives it up to Hannah. Hannah playing point guard at the moment. Gives it up to White. Abby White drives inside the lane. She is swarmed by Lady Owls, and a foul is called the other way. Did you call that one on Abby?
Yep.
I believe he did.
33.
Abby White going after the loose ball, picks up her first foul of the ball game.
I talked to Abby today at school, and I told her, I said, you need to shoot the ball when you're open.
Absolutely. And she
shrugged her shoulders, you know.
She had the shot right there and didn't take it.
She's a shooter. Shooter's got to shoot.
66-21. Barrett's on top. Here's a shot in the lane. Rolls around and comes out for Tipton. Shot was no good.
I believe it's Abby again. Yep, 33.
Yep. So Abby's getting her money's worth. That's 2 on Abby. 38 seconds to go, third quarter, 66-21. It's been Barrett's from the opening tip. Barrett's are 7-0, 2-0 in district play. Ooltewah 1-5, 0-1 in district play as Tipton sizzles the net for the first free throw. Allie Tipton. She'll get another. Good crowd on hand. I'm tickled to death to see this crowd, Gary.
A real good crowd.
Second free throw is good.
A lot of sales in concession. That's all these kids here, too.
Everybody's smiling. Everybody's smiling. There's a constant line of kids going to the popcorn. That's right. Hannah Jones inside to Swick. Swick backs it back out. Here's a baseline jumper. No good. Rebound Ooltewah. Bernier with the basketball. She's on the run. Swick cuts her off. Here's a three-pointer. Tipton. Good. Nice shot by Allie Tipton that time.
That's a good-looking freshman right there.
She certainly doesn't look like a freshman. I think we mentioned that a while ago.
She's tall, too.
Oh, she knows what she's doing. That's exactly right. Here's a long three-pointer by Francis at the buzzer. No good. And that is where we end the third quarter. Barrettes by 40, 66-26. We'll be right back with all the fourth quarter action after this 1-minute break. Central Barrett basketball right here on Mix 104.1. Brian Grissom, Gary Ormby bringing you all the action. Got the men's game to follow. Bears and Owls right here. It is 66-26 as we start the fourth quarter. Barrett's with the basketball. Phillips out front, gives it up to White. Barrett's, here's a three-pointer by Phillips. Good. And the beat goes on, Gary.
I count 8 3-pointers for the Barretts tonight. That's 24 points.
69-26, just the way they did it the other night in the Howard game.
5 different players have hit a 3.
Mathis with the basketball for Ooltewah out front. Barrett's going to play a little zone this time. No, they just look like a zone. They're in man-to-man. Swick all over her, and a traveling violation. Good defense by Erica Swick that time as she caused that traveling violation. The Mathis was looking for somebody to throw it to, and her teammates weren't helping her out again, Gary. They were standing still.
She's just got to feel good that she's in a uniform for the first time this season and playing ball.
There we go. Erica Swick from downtown right on cue. She knocks down the three-pointer, 72-26. She heard us talking about her, didn't she? Here's a shot off the bank, off the glass and in by number 23. That is Rachel Dunbar with her first points of the night. That was a nice shot right there.
We will talk to Miss Swick after the game tonight.
Yes, we will. That's an outstanding idea. Here's another three-pointer by the Barretts. No good. Rebound goes to Torrance for Ooltewah. She'll bring it across the timeline. Yeah, you just can't imagine the butterflies and how thrilled you are to get back.
Yeah.
You know. Here's a shot by Ooltewah's good.
Bernier
with another basket. 72-30, 6 minutes to go. We're headed toward the 6-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast. Three-pointer from downtown. Addie Guerin knocks down the three, and the Barretts just keep rolling right along. It doesn't matter who they run in there, they're knocking down the threes.
7 players have now hit a 3 tonight. That's 10 for the game.
Here's a shot inside, no good. Rebound goes to Guerin. Phillips quickly down court, and to Abby White. Francis, ball is knocked away by Ooltewah. Turnover Barretts. Bernier will bring it across the timeline. She goes down the lane, spin move, a little fade away, just short. That was a good shot, just couldn't get it to go that time. Here's Francis comes out of the fray with the basketball. Phillips, got somebody behind you. There was the old wolf coming right there, Gary, as they knocked it out of bounds. All right, Malia Wilcox checking in for the Barretts along with number 4, Love Howard. A couple of new Lady Owls. Here's one limping out as Torrance took the brunt of that collision underneath the bucket. Barrett basketball. Swick to throw it into Phillips. Back to Swick. She's going to throw up a three-pointer. Missed that one. Rebound, long rebound out front to Phillips. Back to Swick. Barrett's taking their time as we're under 5 minutes to play in the ball game. 75-30. Here's Wilcox. Throws it away, tipped by Ooltewah. Bernier, 2-on-1 fast break, puts it up and in. Mackenzie Bernier, she's played the whole second half with 4 fouls, Gary, and it hasn't slowed her down a bit. Here's a three-pointer. Swick off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Ooltewah Harris, and she is going to be fouled by Love Howard. And I think we're to that point in the game where we're going to be shooting some free throws the rest of the way. The number 34, Aaliyah Osborne, will check in as Erica will take a break for the Barrettes.
Everybody that's dressed has played. We still have one girl, Madeline Schultz, with an injury out. Maybe back after the first year, but everybody else has played, and most of them have scored.
Just the way you draw it up. Here's a free throw by Harris. No good. Rebound, put up and in. Good job on the offensive boards by Ooltewah that time. 75-34. Barrett's on top. Osborne out front to Love Howard. Ooltewah playing man-to-man. The count is on as the Barrett's working around. Phillips out front as the Barrett's just taking their time, trying to work on a little clock as we go under 4 minutes to play in the ball game. Here's a three-pointer by number 40, Guerin. Its rebound is fought for on the floor. Did they call a jump ball?
Yep.
Alternate possession will go to the Lady Owls. See a lot of folks with that look on their face after the scramble for the basketball right there, checking knees and teeth and elbows and all that kind of stuff. Ooltewah with the basketball. Tipton gives it up to Bernier. Bernier picked up her dribble. Back to Tipton. Tipton drives the lane, throws up a wild shot. No good. Rebound, Grace Phillips. Barrett's on the run. Phillips gives it up to Wilcox. Left-handed layup. No good. Just rolls off the rim. Rebound goes to Rachel Dunbar for Ooltewah. Here comes Bernier down the lane. Had it knocked away. Osborne comes up with the loose ball for the Barrettes. It's been a track meet here in the second half. Love Howard has it knocked away. Wilcox rips it away, picks up the loose ball. Here's a three-pointer. No good by Phillips. Ball out of bounds off of an Ooltewah player. And Torrance coming back in, and she's still limping. She went out limping a minute ago, but she's back in the ball game. Got to give her an atta girl for getting back in there. Wilcox out front, gives it up to Phillips in the corner. She is trapped in the corners, I should say. Pass across court. Inside to Guerin. Here's a shot from the corner. No good by Addie Guerin. Back rebound. Barrett's three-pointer by Osborne. No good. Another three-pointer by Guerin. Shot is no good. Finally ripped away by the Lady Owls. Dunbar with the offense, with the rebound. 1:52 to go in the ball game. 75-34. Barrett's on top. They've led the entire way. Here's an air ball thrown up there by Tipton. Rebound by the Barrett's. I believe that was Aaliyah Osborne that come up with the rebound. Here's another three-pointer by Addie Guerin. Missed that one. Rebound to the Lady Owls get sloppy with the basketball. Grace Phillips back out front to Osborne. Here's a long three-pointer, left-hander. Love Howard, rebound Barrett's, shot thrown up, rolls around and comes off. Bernier with the rebound for the Lady Owls as we go toward the 1 minute mark in the ball game. A lot happened for nothing to happen right there.
A lot of missed shots, a lot of rebounds.
Missed shots, that's the truth. Still in backcourt, Wilcox, nice pass over to Howard, and she is whacked. I believe that will be the end of the night for Mackenzie Bernier. We'll wait on the official call.
That's 5.
Yep, that's it on Mackenzie. She had an outstanding ball game for Ooltewah, Gary, because she played the entire second half with 4 fouls.
12 points for her. Every one of those was second half. Every one of them.
Yeah, she played well. Number 1, Lily Brown will check back in for Ooltewah. She has that look on her face. She goes to the bench. She said, well, I give it all I have.
And she did.
and Coach Baird's telling her that right now. First free throw by Howard is no good. She'll get another. 54 seconds to go in the ball game. 75-34. Second free throw way up in the rafters. It's good. Love Howard 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 76-34. 49 seconds to go in the contest. Here's a shot by Lily Brown. No good. Rebound goes to Dunbar, but it's knocked out of bounds. One of the Santa Claus cheerleaders picks it up over there, throws it back in.
The only Bear has not scored is Aaliyah Osborne, and she may not get a chance as we roll down to 30 seconds.
Here's a steal in backcourt. Wilcox on the run. She's going to take it to the hole. Oh, she is tackled at the 5-yard line. Foul is on number 20, Sophie Harris. So that will send Malia. No, she didn't. She's not shooting free throws. There's a three-pointer from the corner. Ball on the floor. Lady Yow's come out of it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Shot at the buzzer is off the background, no good. Final score 76-34. Barretts go to 8-0 on the season, 3-0 in conference play, district play. Ooltewah falls to 1-6 on the year, 0-2 in district play. Another win in the books for the Barretts, a convincing win. We're going to take a 2-minute break. 2 minutes break. We'll be right back with some stats, and we'll get ready for the boys game. Back in 2 minutes.